You know, some artists are lucky if they truly master one craft. A very rare few might master two. But today, we're going to talk about an artist who commanded three, just conquering stage and screen with this incredible mix of grace, power, and intelligence. This is the story of Paula Kelly, the ultimate triple threat.
And let's just start with her own words, because, well, they say everything. Back in 1968, she said, "The only time I feel complete expression is when I'm dancing." So before all the Emmy nominations, before the iconic film roles, this was her core truth. For Paula Kelly, dance wasn't just a career, it was the language she spoke.
So, to really understand the artist, you have to start with the dancer. She was, first and foremost, a star in motion, just an unforgettable performer who could say more with a single movement than most people could with a whole script. But that kind of talent, it doesn't just appear out of nowhere, right? It's forged. So let's go back to the beginning and see how her incredible discipline was built through some of the most rigorous training imaginable, in an environment that really knew it was nurturing a once-in-a-generation artist. Okay, so she was born in Florida, but she was raised in the absolute cultural heart of Harlem's Sugar Hill. And get this, she was the daughter of a jazz musician, so she literally grew up surrounded by rhythm and art. I mean, that wasn't just her home, it was her first classroom. And this timeline, wow, it really shows you her artistic education was just top tier. She went to New York's famous Fame High School, then earned a full scholarship to Juilliard, and after she graduated, she didn't just join a dance company, she performed with the absolute titans. We're talking Martha Graham and Alvin Ailey. That isn't just training, that's an artistic pedigree.
So with that incredible foundation, she was just poised for a moment that would change everything. And now we get to talk about the sweet charity moment, the role that would link her name forever with the legend himself, Bob Fosse.
Now listen, if you're not familiar with Bob Fosse, you've got to know, he was a giant. His style was so unique, it was sharp, it was precise, and it was unbelievably demanding. To do Fosse's choreography wasn't just dancing, it was like embodying a whole new physical language. And that's exactly why their collaboration was so electric. And Sweet Charity was the perfect vehicle for her. When she was cast in the London stage production, she didn't just fit in, she stole the show, even winning an award for her performance. Fosse knew he had someone special, so he brought her back for the 1969 film, where her sharp, captivating energy made numbers like Hey Big Spender absolutely iconic. And that's the crucial point here. Paula Kelly had this rare combination of, technical perfection and this raw charisma that you just needed to bring Fosse's intense vision to life. She wasn't just performing the steps, she was channeling the soul of his style. But for Paula Kelly, conquering Broadway? Yeah, that wasn't going to be enough. She took that exact same discipline and that magnetic presence to a whole new stage, Hollywood. And this is where she would prove she was an actress of incredible range and so much more than just a dancer. And this is what's so amazing. I mean, just look at the variety here. She's in these classic sci-fi films like The Andromeda Strain and Soylent Green. Then she completely pivots to comedies like Uptown Saturday Night. And then she delivers these powerful performances in sitcoms and dramas. She just refused to be put in a box. And you know what? That refusal to be typecast, it earned her recognition at the highest level. She got 2 Emmy nominations, one for her amazing comedic work on the sitcom Night Court, and another for her dramatic role in the acclaimed miniseries The Women of Brewster Place. You know, her role on Night Court is such a fascinating chapter. As the public defender Liz Williams, her sophisticated wit made her an immediate fan favorite. But she walked away from that hit show after just 1 season because of creative differences. Think about that. It wasn't just a career move. It was a powerful statement about her commitment to her own artistic integrity. So, when you look at all of this, how do you even begin to define the legacy of an artist who mastered so many different arenas? Let's try to connect all these threads and really look at what it means to have a triple threat legacy. Okay, this breaks it down perfectly. First, you have the dancer, Juilliard trained, a Broadway star who worked with legends. Second, the actress, an Emmy-nominated performer who could jump between genres without missing a beat. And finally, she brought it all together as the creator, a choreographer and a director, passing on her knowledge to the next generation. That, right there, is the anatomy of a complete artist. And this quote from 1975, it just gives you this powerful insight into her whole mindset. She said, "I'm not interested in being a really big star. I want to be in control of my life." So for her, the goal was never fame or celebrity. It was autonomy, the freedom to choose her projects and stay true to her own vision. After retiring in 1999, she actually made a brief, celebrated return to the stage about a decade later. When she passed away in 2020, she left behind a legacy that wasn't defined by just one role, but by the incredible grace, intelligence, and undeniable power she brought to absolutely everything she did. And so, we're left with this question. Paula Kelly's life is just a testament to this immense discipline and a truly relentless artistic spirit. It really makes you wonder, what kind of rare combination of talent and grit and vision does it really take to not just succeed in different fields, but to truly master more than one art?